Hello, Beans. It's time for Zelda. And I left the little control screen up on VC Face. Nothing new there. Alright, glow time. So, let's see. Last time I was fucking around because I was I'll have extra goodies. So we've just been exploring the overworld and doing random bullshit. Sounds about right. Let's see here. Okay. Go ahead and take a look. I seem to be getting the chicken nugget joke more often these days. Anyway, here we go. Right where we left off. Time to get fucked! Woohoo! Something like that, I think. Where do we start? So we got a good amount of goodies so far. Trying to think what else we could pick up before we go do the first Dark World boss. Haven't quite figured that out yet, though. Let's go ahead and try going back to the Dark World and see what we got. Of course not literally. This game does seem to try to have its way with me, for crying out loud. Let's see. Map. Only one. Well, I don't think I've checked the Dark World north of that area, so might as well check it out. There's no harm in that. Oh, fuck you. Die, 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 die. What even are these hoppy things? Nope, nothing there. Alrighty. You're not supposed to walk, go away. Lake of Ill Omen.
Hello, lords.
Hello, Bean. How are you? Welcome to the stream.
Thank you. Glad to be a part of it.
Yeah, I hop into this one, and that's what I'm doing.
I always like watching you play. And yeah,
Just more shenanigans.
Of course. Nothing wrong with that.
Hey, catfish dude, have a rock.
Ah, Link to the Past.
Yep. Was it you disturbed my peaceful nap? I'll give you this if you go away.
They realize they are rewarding you for this.
Yep. Just want you to fuck off. And that is one of the required medallions, I think.
Oh yeah, I think that one actually is. It was a Quake, right?
Fake, yes, for Pretzel Rock.
That one is required, if I remember correctly. Been a long time since I played, but still.
I'm just trying to collect more goodies.
Understandable.
Because the dark world kicks me in the balls. Go. I haven't gone in the water here. So what is this way, everyone? Anything there? Nope, nothing.
Damn.
Oh well. Like, I may have played through a lot of this game at one point, but it's been so long I don't even fucking remember half of it.
Oh yeah, I understand. I'm the same way with these old games.
Well, when you think about it, it wasn't like there was a defined story to tie things to it. Like, it had the loose thing of go save the princesses.
Exactly. Pretty freeform with where you were allowed to go.
The question is, what are the odds of all those sages having nothing but daughters?
That is a good point, actually.
Like, I don't think there's a single male descendant.
Nope.
Kind of amusing when you think about it. You go like, wait a minute.
I wonder. See, this is the Switch version, right?
Yep, this is, well, it's basically just playing on an emulator on the Switch, essentially.
Fair, fair.
You're not wrong, Kiba. You're absolutely right, it does reward you for very bad behavior.
Indeed. I wonder if they have the extra dungeon in this version.
What extra dungeon?
House of the Four Sword was originally put in for the GBA version.
That's a separate game, dude.
Yeah, that's true.
It's a completely separate game.
Oof. Ooh. Oh, that was lucky.
It's just
When you had a fairy on you.
The butt. And in the buttocks. Ice Palace.
Yep.
Not ready to do that yet. But if I manage to get the mail there, oh my, that would be so... But I need the Titan's net.
Yep.
Ah! It's all exploding! No!
Took your money.
No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Spin me. Alright. I have escaped! Huzzah!
There you go.
Alright, in we go to here.
Behind cave entrance number 2.
There's always cave. Always cave. Hear this laser!
Good old sword beams.
They are the best thing in the world.
Oh yeah, this dungeon.
Yeah, it's a kind of a... It's getting reamed, essentially. The worst possible way. It's like, prepare to get hosed.
Huh.
That... Here, around the corner, zoom, zoom, zoom. Alright.
I never noticed that you could actually see the pathways. Huh.
Well, you couldn't see it very well on an old CRT.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because pixels blended together in just this kind of special way. Unless you had a PVM. Which, let's be honest, not many kids did.
Yeah, I don't think anyone I know did.
Trinitron was usually the best TV you could get as a CRT back then. Bottle them fairies.
Yep.
Always bottle the fairy. Bottle friends.
I always thought it was hilarious how in Wind Waker they all look very depressed.
Wouldn't you be if you got put inside a bottle?
True. Ooh, that was close.
Ew.
Oh yeah, that doesn't actually hit them.
Because you're technically on a different plane of existence.
Apparently.
And then you get hit for no reason.
Oh yeah. There you go.
And like that, almost all your health's gone.
Oh, at least there's a few hearts laying around.
You still need more for the things. Because I have to go fucking long way. But I need the fairies in the room next to that, so... No, I have to use the mirror. I'm sick.
I had seen something there. Oh yeah, these guys.
Yep. Gonna hit him from the back or the side.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I did not know about that trick.
Yep, and that trick is amazing.
Yeah. That would have saved me a lot, honestly, when dealing with those things.
Bingo!
Oh yeah, the mimics.
They are dead.
Ooh, almost.
Well, here's the thing. This. I'm going to be able to go in with 3 fairies and stack the fucking deck.
Ooh, that's gonna work out pretty well.
Yep. I forgot. Does the boss of this area is it actually susceptible to bombs?
I think bombs were required, if I remember correctly.
You're supposed to usually hit him in the face with a hammer.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I forgot. It's break his helm and then
His
you can damage him.
That's funny. Okay. I think I go through here, and then I need to go downstairs somewhere.
Oh.
Also went and upgraded my capacity of all my bombs and arrows too.
Oh, nice. That'll definitely help.
Yep, spent over 1,000, near 1,000 rupees on it. Alright. Let's see here. Oh, bombs or hammer?
They both work.
I've got 40 bombs.
Ooh. Well, that'll keep you from having to get really close to him. Or maybe those might actually be just as dangerous.
It just deals too much damage. What the fuck?
You know, I think the hammer might actually be a better chance since you can duck out of the way quicker. Oh, well, it doesn't even matter at this point.
God, that's bullshit.
Oh, gee.
One more!
Uh, here goes nothing.
I had to brute that or force that so fucking hard.
Yeah, I'll say. Ooh.
Oh boy.
But you got through
I hate this.
it. It's tough, admittedly. Dark World always was pretty nasty.
Because of you, I can escape from the clutches of the evil monsters. Thank you. This world used to be the Golden Land where the Triforce was hidden. Because Ganon, the boss of thieves, wished that the world was transformed. Here he's intending to conquer even our light world after building his power here. He is trying to open a larger gate between the worlds near the castle, our powers, but the gate is not open completely yet. With these 7 maidens, together we can break the barrier around Ganon's hiding place. I will tell you where the other girls are held. I believe you will destroy Ganon. I will return to my original form at that time. May the way of the hero lead you to the Triforce. Okay, so typically I guess it's definitely going to be listed as trying to go to what do I need to get that frickin' armor though? Titan's Mitt at least. Okay, you were right. Palace of the Four Sword is in GBA.
Oh.
I was looking at boss lists.
Ah, okay.
Let's see here.
Yep, that was all the super bosses.
Where do I get that item? Because I want that blue mail as soon as possible.
Mm-hmm.
Because the damage I'm taking is fucking bullshit.
Yeah, it definitely would be good to take, like, half of that from attacks.
Ah! It's in Gargoyle's Domain, level 4. What items do I need to get into that dungeon? Therein lies the question.
Mm-hmm.
Question is, how do you get into it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I just have to pull at it, apparently. Well, I'll try that then.
That's pretty simple.
Maybe. We'll find out, won't we?
Indeed.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and try to pick up more fairies first.
Not a bad idea.
Because my health bar is sorely lacking.
You need some more heart pieces.
There's never enough heart pieces, are there?
Mm-hmm. Not to mention the stuff you have to do for some of them.
Motherfucker!
Ooh.
Alright, back out, back in. We are full of fairy.
There you go.
Light by goose. Meow. Because to get into the Ice Palace, I need to have the Titans bit. And if I can get into the Ice Palace, it's where the blue mail is supposedly. Even if I don't bloody finish the boss.
That's true. I've forgotten how freeform the Dark World can be in the order you do things.
Well, you still need items.
Oh yes, definitely. There's easily some stuff stopping you from going exactly wherever you want.
No, technically... Oh, hello, Foxer. How you doing, Bean? You gonna join us?
Aww.
It's the Fexer Foxer.
Oh, adorable.
Always adorable. What else is...
Yeah. Lorgans of Zelda. I love it.
Yeet! Oh, it spat at me. That's not nice.
Angry tree.
Fuck off! But yeah, if there's any power-ups that I might be missing or that I can get early, by all means, let me know, guys.
Of course.
It's not like this is a game that can really be spoiled.
Hello. I hear a Foxer.
It's a bean.
Dorks.
Yeah, what else is new? I managed to brute force the first dungeon.
Is it weird that I can tell you're playing this on the Nintendo Switch because it's so smooth compared to like actual hardware? It runs better than it did on the Super Nintendo, it always feels like.
No.
What?
No. I'm being chased. It
Oh,
wants to
yeah,
turn
I
me
see
into a
it.
bunny.
I want to turn you into a bunny too. Get some bunny TF up in here. Bun bun
Ah.
bun 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 bun. Bun 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 bun. I might like bunnies. Possibly.
I mean, that makes sense for foxes.
I've been saying that, like, top other species I'd go for if I changed my Sona would literally be rabbits or ravens.
Rabbit.
Two species. A rabbit.
Rabbit.
A raven. Bun, 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 bun.
Oh, shit. I can throw the bomb at enemies and it just detonated?
Oh, yeah. I forgot, you actually can pick them up and just hurl them.
I just didn't expect it to explode on contact.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, I missed if you saw my reference to Alice in Chains.
I don't know that.
There's a song called there's a song by Alice in Chains called "Angry Chair," and we keep giggling over how like weird of a song name this is. It's like there's "Angry Chair" and then their other hit song "Upset Table." Nobody really kind of went for disgruntled Ottoman, but
Somebody put a, what was it? Fuck it up. Somebody put a Happy Tree Friends book into a kid's book section.
oh no.
Oh.
Oh, come on, you know that's funny as fuck.
I like how YouTube is so obsessed with being family friendly, yet if they believe you violated copyright, it doesn't matter if you have. If they believe you have for like some like dumb reason, they send you to this page that has this little video of the Happy Tree Friends explain copyright law. And they do a really bad job explaining it, and it's like, why is this like family friendly company like putting out Happy Tree Friends cartoons about copyright? I think they should be sending those cartoons to the executives at like Warner Music Group. I want a Happy Tree Friends video to be produced that they send to everybody who wants to make a DMCA claim on a video. And it needs to be manually watched by a human being to make the claim.
Jeez.
Actually, I feel that all claims should have to be manually reviewed before they're applied.
Yeah. YouTube doesn't,
Absolutely.
or Google doesn't want to do that because they'd have to pay somebody for that, and if they paid them what Google considers your average, like, quote-unquote unskilled worker to be worth, yeah. I just like to point out how messed up it is that the dude who is in charge of Google right now said, "I hate our old motto of don't be evil." That's so, what was it? He was like, that's so vague, it doesn't mean anything.
Exactly.
And I'm like, dude, just because you don't understand the concept of not being a dick doesn't mean other people have problems with this.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's probably because he's just fucking stupid.
I have never in my life had an issue not being a horrible money-grubbing corporation, so keep that in mind next time y'all wanna stream on YouTube.
Why would I ever want to stream on YouTube?
It's so dumb. I don't like the YouTube streams for one really big reason. If they decide they don't like your stream, they keep all the money from your donations
That's
for that
why
stream.
I'd say, you know what? Hit me on Twitch instead.
Because, like, here's the big thing. I understand not wanting to, like, support, like, hateful content creators and, like, yeah, there's definitely people who are going to use the platform and say a whole bunch of stuff that isn't, like, kosher. But the way to deal with that is by banning those people, not by, like, tacitly being like, oh, we still want you on the platform because you make us money, but we're just going to take all the money you make through these super chats. Like, either like boot them for breaking your terms of service, or like don't do anything. It's like, I'd rather they do nothing than they like have to do something in a way that just makes them money and doesn't solve the problem at all for anybody else.
That's the problem with a lot of corporations. They don't actually care. They'll only care if you cost them money.
It's like when Twitch is like, oh, we hear you. And I'm like, yes, we know that you hear us. We've been screaming at the top of our fucking lungs. What we want you to do is give a shit.
Good luck. The only way you're going to make them do that is by costing them money. Plain and simple.
Yep.
I mean, Jeff Bezos is too concerned with his big PP rocket than he is with fixing the platform.
It does look like a fucking dick!
It
really
does.
Oh. Hey, good. Look at it this way. At least he has an easier time getting it up than that angry Korean dude, North Korean dude.
Oh, then Kim Jong-un.
Yeah, he has a rocket. He just can't keep it up. It has a rocket. It's very small. He can't keep it up.
I don't think we should be making fun of Kim Jong-un right now. It's not appropriate. You know how hard it is to be the only fat kid at your school. Can you imagine being the only fat kid in your country?
I mean, just saying. This is what happens when you are apparently physically incapable of using the bathroom ever.
Kim Jong-un has people for that. And they're the only people in the country who can afford bread. I do recommend looking up the hidden camera, like okay, Vice managed to sneak a hidden camera there, and it was the footage they took was so creepy. I don't understand how people vacation in North Korea. It's like, I don't know, that whole place makes me want to crawl out of my skin every time I see any footage of it. And it's like, it's not the things that like you'd expect, like people like marching. It's like how like sterilized everything is. It's like a corporate country. You know, like how everything that's corporate has to be like so sterile and devoid of anything that could potentially be offensive.
Yep.
Devoid of human emotion.
Devoid of human emotion. Devoid of anything artistic. That's how I would describe North Korea. It's just, and it's not like I'm pissing anybody off in North Korea. It's not like you fucking see this. It's not like Twitch is allowed in their country.
Like, and those who do, well, congratulations if you manage to get to view out of it. You're probably
there is literally a video that breaks my heart of this dude talking about how he escaped like 3 or 4. He got out, and then he got taken back by his stepdad, and then he got out, and they were taking him back, and the Chinese officials turned around while he was walking across the border, and he managed to duck into a hole and then run back to the Chinese side before the North Koreans could grab him. So he escaped North Korea 3 times. And
gosh,
do you know the reason he did it?
Why?
He nearly starved to death as a kid. And at one point in his life, his stepdad was like, quote unquote, nice to him and let him eat a bowl of rice with an egg on it, like with one fried egg on top. And he thought that it would be the most amazing thing if he could eat that again. And then he went to China and he got to eat that every day he was there. and he just couldn't go back after that. And he cites that as one of the big motivators for him to escape as a teen.
Well, here's the thing. Once the people there realize that life can be better, they won't stay.
It was something as simple as he got to eat a simple meal that was filling, and he didn't have to feel bad about it. And yeah, that's like, it's sad. I am really, my heart's out there for anybody who manages to escape that shit, because
You're one of a few.
oh god, it's like this one kid I knew, or I know, who didn't understand what birthday presents are. He thought that on a birthday you were supposed to give other people presents, and he was terrified because he didn't have any money to buy people anything, so he started gathering up his toys and figuring out what he could give away to the like few people he had in his life. And
What?
was shocked to learn that no, they had all bought presents for him. He had also never heard of a birthday cake.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, this kid grew up in an awful house.
Yeah, no kidding.
Honestly, it should be a criminal offense to treat kids like that.
Agreed.
Like, there's a difference between being poor and being negligent.
I mean, even if I was a poor parent, I would still do anything I could to celebrate my kid's birthday. Like, even if I couldn't get them something nice, even if it was just my time, I'd give them that.
Okay, maybe I'm just a fucking idiot. Where am I supposed to go?
This place is a maze.
It's amazing.
I'm fucking stupid.
Yeah, it's real. I have these random times where like I go on a stint on YouTube of like I'm just like laying in bed and I watch a couple videos about people telling their stories about defecting from the north to the south.
And you get concentrated sadness.
It's concentrated sadness, but it's a huge fucking perspective on life to know what other people have been through.
Mm-hmm.
I honestly believe that one of the best things we can do for society is oh my god, why am I forgetting the name? What it's subsidize. I think that our governments should subsidize travel to other countries for people in like just coming out of high school. I think that like between 18 to 25, they should subsidize travel for a single time for you to go to another country.
Oh, there's a
And
problem.
the list of countries would be countries like not like from the United States to Canada, like to like straight up like countries that have a vastly different culture, because our cultures are, you know, kind of blended.
Yeah.
But like somebody from the United States going to like Italy, because as Sam Clemens put, nobody can be well-traveled and ignorant. That's not the exact quote. I am paraphrasing. If you go out and you see how other people live their lives and how different other places in the world are, it's hard to keep up the illusion that what you do is normal and the only correct way to do things.
Which is a good thing. Now, here's another thing.
Yeah.
But the problem with this, people will realize that there are things that are done wrong where they're from, is why those governments aren't going to want to do that.
Yeah.
If we want to advance social progress, though, I think that'd be one of the top ways to do it. Of just be like, you know what? You know, you're 22. Go to Spain. Figure out how the Spanish live. I want to go to Spain. Like, when it comes to the top countries I'd want to visit, if I like did a tour of Europe, they'd be Wales, Spain, Italy, and Germany. maybe a little bit of France, but I wouldn't want to go to Paris. I wouldn't want to go anywhere super touristy. I'd want to go to the countryside or something.
I got the big key. Oh, wait, I can open any door with the big key. I'm stupid.
There you go.
So, the thing about France is it's not a great place to vacation if you want to go anywhere that people want to vacation. Because all those places, people get fed up with tourists, and the prices are atrocious on like everything. Like the Eiffel Tower is cool, but is it, you know, putting up with the way people are sick of tourists, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I think Germany would be fun.
From what I hear, German people are actually really nice to tourists where in that country.
Depends on where you go, depends on the person, depends on a lot.
I've been told legitimately
Fair.
by people from France, like, if you want to have a good time in France, don't go to Paris. People will dislike you because you're a tourist. I'm like, okay, noted. There's some people who are like that here, and it kind of makes me just shake my head. Because I live in a very touristy province, and a lot of the people who come over, what is the closest continent to us? Well, Asia. So you get a lot of people who come over on vacation across the pond, you know, across the Pacific. And, you know, they want you to take pictures for them and stuff, you know, normal tourist shit. And I met some people who are really, really rude about it. Like, really rude to tourists about that.
And it's not like they're being openly hostile to you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Don't be a jerk.
There was this time when I was a kid, and my parents wanted to go away on this, like, special vacation thing together, and they left us with one of my mom's, like, old friends for, like, a week or two. And this lady, you would not believe the racist shit that fell out of her mouth.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. She had the perfect Susan name, too. Like, she had the perfect, like, racist Susan name. Her name was Pearl.
Oh. That completes the picture there.
And she had these two little Shih Tzus, and they were like these like horrible, like awful dogs. And she tried to like tell me that dogs don't have fur, they have hair, and I was like, what?
What?
And I was like, they have fur. That's like what?
Dogs definitely have fur.
Like an animal can have fur and hair. Like a horse has fur all over itself. It's very short. But it does. But it, like their tail and their mane are hair. So like dogs don't have like isolated like big long thicker strands. They have the thinner tapered strands which are fur.
Exactly.
So like I'm not a kid who can articulate this. I'm just somebody who has like common sense. And she gets so mad that she like forces my parents to come home from vacation to come get us because she was so mad that I said dogs have fur.
What did your parents think of that?
My mom was not happy with her. When she found out, like, our side of it, she was, like, pissed.
She goes like, "You stupid bitch!"
Like, oh my god. She had to get another family friend to come over in their car and get us and then take care of us for a night while they came home from vacation. I felt so bad for them. I still feel bad. And like part of me wants to feel guilty that like it was me disagreeing with this lady that like incited this, but another part of me is like, eh, this lady wasn't pleasant in the first place. In fact, that she was openly racist. And then I start to care a little less about like upsetting her and more about I just wish that that situation hadn't resulted in my parents' vacation getting ruined.
Yeah.
What'd be funny is just saying, why are you such a bitch?
Why the hammer there? Nope. But yeah, that's a good point, definitely.
Oh, also this lady stole like a bunch of my GBA games. She was mad at me.
What?
What'd your mom have to say?
I didn't know until I got back, and I didn't want to say anything because they were upset about what had happened.
Well, you should have just laid it on thick. About how
I
much
had
of
a
it
couple GBA games that she like straight up like took because they were in my bag, and there's no way that they could have been gone unless she went through my bag and like grabbed them. Yeah. There are a few things I just can't abide, and one of them is just like fucking open racism.
Agreed.
Or any form. It's like that one scene in Community where it's like, hey, I can forgive racism, but this, and then Shirley just looks over and it's like, you can forgive racism? Like, really?
That's not forgivable, sorry.
Yeah. Oh my god.
If you're racist, you're a douche.
That's one of my favorite jokes in that show. Which is Shirley being like, really? That is not something that is excusable.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're a racist, you're a cunt.
Yeah, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Honestly, racists have no part in any polite society. And you know what? They can fuck off. And if they don't like me saying that, they can jolly well eat my ass.
Lorgans, we all know they wouldn't do that. They don't like dark meat.
Wow.
I'm sorry, I couldn't help it.
Is this a chicken joke again?
Yeah. It's also a joke about, you know, eating rumpus.
That's mildly awkward.
Mildly.
Mildly awkward.
Ah! Die, motherfucker!
I'm just saying, I have no such problems. Those under fluffies are mine.
Oh.
By holy decree.
Help.
You two are silly and also adorable.
No.
The under fluffies are being violated.
I am going to put a bow on every one of your tails, and then I'm going to show you how you are the cuter one here. You're the cutest one here. And maybe I want to do it just because I want to do somebody's hair, okay? I admit it.
You know, that's a reasonable enough reason there.
I want to get my hair done soon, and I'm getting the half shave. I'm not getting it completely shaved. I'm getting it done short enough that it'll show when it dies. That's dies is a D-Y-E-S, not D-I-E-S. No deathing.
No, 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 no.
Organs, no deathing.
Ooh. Oh.
Help! My anus!
Your anus.
Oh. Oh,
No, no,
gee,
no, no, no,
yeah,
no, no,
this
no, no,
place
no,
is
no, no,
gonna
no,
be
no, no,
good.
no, 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 no.
My question is, can you assault that thing properly?
I don't know. It doesn't want to be seasoned.
Wait, did it trap itself? It trapped itself over there.
No, no, no. Fuck off. Fuck off.
Did I ever tell you about my grandfather who was in the war? He survived pepper spray and mustard gas and earned his salt, became a seasoned veteran.
Oh my gosh.
You dork.
I'm not apologizing. Because you can't make me.
No, it can't be. Who would think you would be so afraid of lizards?
Fuck.
Hey Darius. Hey there, Darius.
There we
Darius,
go.
guess what? Mwah. Long distance smooch.
Darius is Zabine. They are a bean. Get booped bean.
Darius is just my unofficial official body pillow at this point.
Oh.
Darius is Snoop.
He's my docky snap.
Snaps are good. Man,
Get
this
wrecked, bitch.
I think he's pretty snaptacular.
The Sneppy Snoo.
He is what I call him.
No, 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 no.
Snapples. Cutie McSnapples. My little Sneppleblepp.
My little Snapple.
Sneppleblepple.
Nice.
Cutie purple kitty. Smooch his weak point for massive damage.
Oh, getting closer.
Oh, fuck.
Oh. Okay then.
Okay, Hoot Nintendo is a fucking sadist. And do they still work there? Oh my god, the game is lagging!
Oh, shit, it can't
Too
handle all
many,
these moving
too many
things.
moving sprites on screen, apparently.
Ah.
Oh, I thought so. That goes back in gear.
I have a question.
What?
If the Mongolians have a very complex plan, is it Genghis convoluted? I'll see myself out.
Such a dork.
And you're so adorkable. Mwah. It's your fault for being so cute.
Save me.
I don't think anybody can save you. I'm just gonna pick you up like a little munchkin and smooch
Avali
your
abuse.
Smooch your snoot. Mwah. Avali
Oh,
knows it's not safe.
bumper cars.
I love bumper cars. They're so crunchy.
Oh no. No.
Oh. You know, if I might make a suggestion here, Perhaps throwing a bomb onto the conveyor belts might be a bit safer.
I just wonder if anybody got the reference to, what's that? Team Fabulous? No, I think that was, Heavy's Holiday. I love bumper cars. They're so crunchy.
I love bumper cars!
I miss Kitty. Oh my god, I'm so sad. It's really heartwarming that people got together to reanimate some of his stuff, though.
Who's that?
He was an amazing content creator who made really good Gary's Mod videos, like Gary's Mod animations. He unfortunately passed away from, I believe, leukemia.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
very sad. I was heartbroken when I found out because that dude made some of my favorite videos from my childhood. He made Team Fabulous 2, Heavy's Holiday, Mass Defect. I can't take Mass Effect seriously anymore after Mass Defect. FemShep to me is always going to be this really, like, weird, like, robot person who turns into a helicopter for no reason. I don't know how to explain this.
To be fair, I'll never forget the YouTube group for that. We'll bang, okay?
I'm still really sad that we never got Okay, I've made this joke before. I'm gonna make it again. The reason I became trans was so I could date Garrus. No, it is not. I was born this way. But I find it funny to just fucking say it.
Mm-hmm.
Finally, I could date Garrus. I love that they gave the excuse that Garrus isn't romanceable and neither is Rex because, well, not everybody in real life is LGBT. So we thought it would be unrealistic. And to which I reply, you thought that would be unrealistic in a game franchise where somebody whose brain got boiled into beef jerky in space could somehow be brought back from the dead because nanomachines.
Yep.
I'm sorry, even if you could, like, quote-unquote fix it, there's no way to get back any of the, like, information in your brain. Like, your brain encodes information in chemical form, and there's no way you're going to be able to replicate that. So, like, well, you may be able to put neurons in the right, like, places. You're not going to have memories, and you're not going to be the same person. So, like, here's Mass Effect with the fucking, like, Lazarus project of just, like, you can just bring people back from the dead if you find one of their toenails. And then they're like, no, Garrus dating a dude is unrealistic.
Just come out and say it. We didn't want to write this particular character that way.
Yeah, like, I would have respected that more than some, like, shallow excuse of, oh, we thought it was unrealistic.
Because they don't want to come out and say that. And go like, we also did not want to commit additional development time to said storylines.
Yep.
At least they made up for it in, Dragon Age Inquisition.
What, because you can date the hot guy? Is that it?
You can date, what's his name, Iron Bull?
Yeah.
Canary dude? Yeah, you can date the big Canary dude, and it's really funny because your advisors accidentally walk in on you after you've been, you know...
And they go like, holy shit.
Oh, the little French girl looks at you and she's silent for, like, a whole bunch of dialogue, and then she just, like, the camera just, like, slowly pans in on her, and she's looking at Iron Bull, who's completely in the buff and not even covering himself up, and she just goes, I cannot move my legs. It's the best part of that game. It's the funniest part of that game. This skinny little French girl's just like, I cannot move my legs. She sees it.
You probably fucking died. I haven't played through that game all the way.
Honestly, I have never been a huge fan of Dragon Age. I know a lot of people get mad at me for that. Like, James is always
you.
like, why do you not like Dragon Age? And my response is, I find the pacing to be really bad.
Honestly, I'd probably want to play the console version because, and I know that people might hate on that, because, and I kind of hate it too because it's less tactical. It plays more like D&D on the PC version, like Neverwinter Nights or something. But the controller makes the game more comfortable for me.
Oh yeah, mouse and
Reasonable.
keyboard is like super uncomfortable for you, so yeah, I completely see that.
Hmm.
I'm more interested in playing Mass Effect than I am with playing Dragon Age,
Same.
to be honest.
Let's be honest, it's more like Ass Effect at this point.
Well, I'm never gonna be able to take the story in Mass Effect seriously because A, I know it has a fucking Garbo ending, and B, I've seen Mass Defect too many times.
Yeah.
Also, I'm gonna say one thing I find a little fucked up is if you are playing FemShep and you want to romance Garrus, one of the situations in one of the games is you're both sitting on a rooftop doing target practice,
Oh,
and
that
the
one.
only way to increase his affection in that scene is to intentionally miss and let him win.
Yep.
To stroke his
That's
ego,
fucked
essentially.
up. That is not healthy. That is like straight up not healthy. I can't see that thing without thinking of Nintendo Capri Sun. One of the OG Let's Players. I saw him play this game when I was a teenager. Whenever he used the flute, he said, "Calgon, take me away," which is a slogan for a brand of soap.
What? What's
And I
Calgon?
can't see this bird without thinking it should be named Calgon. So it's Calgon, take me away.
What is Calgon?
It's apparently a brand of soap that existed at one point. NCS is like 40 years old at this point, I think. So
God.
he played this game when he was a kid, and there were commercials that said that. So every time they got pulled away by the bird, they'd say, "Calgon, take me away," and it's gotten embedded in my brain permanently.
Hey, Fire. How you doing, Bean? You're adorkable.
Time to donate all your money.
Yep.
I miss the old days of Let's Plays on YouTube. Back when there was like a 9-minute time limit on videos, but people didn't do face cams and screaming, and typically people like finished the projects they started and treated them more like projects than just, "Oh, I'm playing this game today."
Mm.
I feel that format works better for Twitch than for YouTube. If on YouTube, when it's just somebody who's like, "Yeah, I'm playing this video or playing this game in this video, and I'm whatever. I guess I'm just gonna play it for you because reasons."
Well, the thing is, when I actually stop being when I'm not a lazy fuck, I end up releasing the VODs of the videos of the VODs as just videos on YouTube. But I'm a lazy bum.
That's fine, but like I miss the kind of higher effort Let's Plays that we used to get. And the reason that those went away was literally that the algorithm doesn't incentivize it anymore.
Yeah.
I think I hit max bombs now.
The YouTube
Yay.
algorithm rewards constant uploads with mild interest, as opposed to rare uploads with massive interest.
Which kind of fucked a lot of creators, which is why they have to rely on Patreon.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
why do you think animators like animation on YouTube didn't die, but it definitely like simmered down when that happened, because there was no real point in spending a couple months making a cool animation if you know, somebody can put out a whole bunch of little Draw My Lives or like, oh, like Storytime Animator things, and they put one out every week, and they get paid so much more because their videos get seen more, and there's more of them. It's like channels like Soot House like tried to do higher effort edited, like they edited their videos a lot more. Sure, they were like finding things on the internet to laugh at, but it was multiple people coming together, and there was a lot of editing. It was a larger like collab project. And then somebody wrote a bot that will rip and screenshot popular posts from Reddit and then text-to-speech read them. And it lets you automate video uploads.
That is something that I feel should be banned.
So Soot House is no longer making videos because of that. Because they went and they tried their darndest to be a good channel that made high effort edited content. But somebody basically came and delivered similar content in just buckets full, like several uploads a day. And then multiple channels were doing it, and they just couldn't keep up. They were getting drowned in the algorithm because they could only upload like 2 or 3 times a month. That's a channel that legitimately got killed off because of the way the algorithm works now.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
Yeah, it's legitimately not fair for anybody who has any like artistic inclinations on the platform. If you're there to make something of value that you want other people to like, YouTube is not the platform for you. Honestly, there is no platform that caters to people for making high effort content. The closest that you have is Reddit, and Reddit is a cesspool.
It is. Let's
If
see.
you want, I have seen the absolute Redditness that is Reddit, and I have to say peak Reddit was when, how do I put it? If I put up a post looking for D&D games, and I don't mention that I'm LGBT, I get interest. I get people who are interested. If I put up that I'm a trans woman, nothing. I get downvoted.
Oh my gosh.
If I don't tell in my post and I get interest, people who are interested will only be interested until they find out that I'm a trans woman.
Interested in what?
D&D.
Why? Why do they hate the idea of someone trans running D&D?
Or playing with them. It's just, I don't know, people are like that. And I've had it where people just like, I've had people block me when they find out, which is ridiculous.
Fucking twat.
Like,
Yeah, definitely.
I got some
What the
really
hell?
kind words from some of the bigger D&D content creators about it, and that's kind of one of the things that kept me in D&D, but that situation for a while had me considering just quitting the hobby.
Aw.
Because, like, people are... The D&D community needs to do better. And there are definitely people in the community who are not great people, who try to make it a homogenous community, we'll just say. They don't want people who aren't like them in it. And they think that we're, like, quote-unquote, invading their game. When the reality is they're just choking the game out for anybody else who might be interested.
Okay, I have to go to Skull Woods before I can do anything in here. Because Fire Rod is required.
That makes sense, sadly.
Alright. Well, that blows. I really want that damage reduction bad.
Yeah, they make you wait for it.
What?
Whoops. That moment when you plane shift right on top of a tree.
What damage is it? Why are you getting stuck?
Well, I want to get the damage reduction before I do the other things.
Only makes sense.
Press with both? I don't recall it.
Aww.
Well, I guess we gotta do the normal dungeon order.
Oh well.
Blah. What? I just wanted to get it so that I wouldn't have to deal with all the fucking bullshit high damage I'm getting. Because it won't let me. The damage reduction is in one of the palaces.
Oh. That on your armor.
Yep, it basically reduces damage by half.
Oh, you're like, oh, thank you.
Yeah, but the downside is mobs deal double damage here.
Okay, good start.
Oh, sweet, I got the Ether Medallion already, so I don't need to worry about it.
Yep.
No, I forgot Dark Lord.
Yes, they do.
Yeah. When I saw that, I'm like, nope, my turn. I'm like, no, not there.
I think Mothra is... No, it's not Mothra here. Mothra is a different one. They really fine-tuned the difficulty a lot better. Oh, fuck, I can't do this one either, because of no hook shot.
Yep.
Don't have it in this... That's not present in this game. Well, there's some sequence skipping you can do, but it's very minor. Unless... What's over here? Oh. Well, I'll take that, sure.
Heck yeah.
The game that you can sequence skip the most in is Zelda 1.
Yep.
You know what game
No.
has a surprising amount of sequence breaking?
What?
Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, I think
Yes.
you can.
There is actually literally nothing in the water temple that requires you to have the bow. There's nothing required.
Well, the water temple's all based around the hook shot.
Once you get the hook shot, you can... Okay, I'll put it this way. You can do the game Water Temple, Forest Temple, Fire Temple, Shadow Temple, or sorry, Spirit Temple, Shadow Temple. That's out of order for everything.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And there's even a speedrun category called Wrong Dungeon Order, I think. And I think there's one for Reverse Dungeon Order. You have to do Spirit first, and you have to do Forest last. It requires a lot of glitches. Because you actually need... you need the... bow in the Shadow Temple and the Spirit Temple, if I remember correctly, to actually complete them. You also need it in the Fire Temple. The Fire Temple is not completable without a bow. There's one specific spot where there's a switch that can only be activated with the bow. All other switches that look like that in the game can be activated with the hook shot, but this one is coded specifically only to be activatable with a bow.
Why did they do that?
What, just a random room of bombs?
No, Ember. Apparently there's only one place. It's the eye switch, right?
Yeah, it's the eye switch in the tall room, in like the super tall room that you can fall down.
So there's eye switches all throughout the game. All of them can be activated with a hook shot, except for one in the Fire Temple. So you have to have the bow to complete the Fire Temple in Ocarina of Time.
That is legitimately the only time in the Water and Fire Temple that you actually need it to complete the dungeon.
I don't know, Ember.
Oh, I know what it is. It's distant. That has that. Funny.
Well, no, it's hard coded, so it won't. It simply won't work.
What is it?
Yeah, you can hit it. It's absolutely hittable with the hook shot.
I played it time and never ever thought to stop taking off. Not like you wouldn't have to pose them by that point.
If you're
Actually-
playing in the right order.
Yeah, if you're playing it in the intended order, but you don't have to. You can do water. You can do Water Temple and then go into Fire Temple and beat most of it, and then go to Forest Temple, get the bow, and then complete the Fire Temple.
So what is the? So people come up with the most jank order they can to beat the game in. Essentially, you're telling me.
If you're doing it without like major glitches, the jankest way that you could possibly do it that I know of would be to get the hook shot, complete the Water Temple, complete most of the Fire Temple, except for that one spot, then go to Forest, complete the Forest Temple, get the bow, leave the Forest Temple, beat the Fire Temple, go back to Forest, beat the Forest Temple, go to Spirit, complete Spirit Temple, then complete Shadow Temple.
Oh my gosh.
You could legitimately do this. You can complete Fire Temple before you've completed Forest, technically.
I found a piece of fart.
You also require the bow for the Spirit Temple. That is a hard. You need that. You also require the hook shot for it. You don't.
Mm-hmm.
I think you actually need the Megaton Hammer as well. I think there's one switch in there that requires the Megaton Hammer, which makes it impossible to complete
Rusty
without
switch.
having done the fire. Yeah, there's a rusty switch in there, if I
Yep.
remember correctly. So technically, you can't do Spirit Temple before Fire, and you can't do Fire Temple, without the bow. So, like, that's some of the things that constrains your dungeon order.
Mm-hmm.
But it's incredible how much you can break it. Like, everybody was like, "Oh, Breath of the Wild's great because you can do the temples in any order, or the dungeons in any order." To which my response is, I mean, you could basically do that, not right.
It's more like that was intentional in Breath of the Wild. It wasn't intentional in Ocarina.
Also, I don't think you need to have done... Yeah, you don't actually need to complete Dodongo's Cavern to do Jabu Jabu. You only need the bombs out of there, so you could go in there, get the bombs, leave, do Jabu Jabu, and then... Technically, you could.
Yep.
Like, it'd be interesting to just try jumping straight into randomizers for it, just to poke at it for fun.
Not worth doing.
But
You gotta know where
it'd
things
be
are.
better to know it.
Yeah.
Maybe at some point, if we both, like, just finally finish that game, like, learning it 100%, we could start doing randos with, like, Doc and maybe Sal. They're sweet beans.
I don't know, maybe I'll make it some weird goal to do 100% run of the game. But granted,
I'm
I would
wondering-
hate doing some of the quests in it.
They actually can set it up, like, in the options that it'll never force you to do horse archery, because horse archery is set, like, the hardest minigame in the game.
What's tree?
Horse archery.
Oh, the horse archery.
Can you
use,
turn off
like,
all minigames?
No.
You can't turn off
Actually,
all
I
minigames.
think you can. I think you can turn off specific checks. I think...
I want to turn off all the minigames. All of them.
Why all of them? The bow
Because
one
I
and
hate
stuff
the
aren't that
archery
hard.
ones. I hate them. They're not fun for me. I'm a bad shot! Like, sure, I can have great fun doing it in VR and things like that with archery. It's fun to play with. Not in a game with an analog stick. No. Fuck that noise.
If only the N64 version had gyro controls. Although gyro controls back then would have been awful, but like,
Oh, yeah.
imagine. Okay, the Ocarina. There isn't a randomizer for Ocarina of Time 3D. That does exist. It is, however, a lot less complete than the N64 one because it's a lot harder to code.
Let me guess, Nintendo made it a lot much of a pain in the ass.
Well, it's because it's on newer hardware. I mean, the N64 is inherently a less complicated system than the 3DS.
Once they figured it out, though, I'm pretty sure it wouldn't be too hard. The game is practically functionally identical.
Mm-hmm.
They even put in some of the bugs on purpose.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I think it's also just, in general, harder for some people to emulate, so a lot of communities go for the N64 version because it makes it more accessible.
What most people don't realize is the N64 version actually had several different versions of it.
Yeah.
Everyone plays on the 1.0.
Mm-hmm.
I think I probably will play 1.0.
1.0 is the best one to learn on if you plan to do randos at any point ever. Because that's the version they're played on. Although it's funny because the 1.0 version got specifically patched because it contained one of their sound libraries that they bought contained a chanting. Right? The Fire Temple contains an Islamic call to prayer. This is something that would play on the radio to tell you to it's time to go to your it's time to pray, go to your mosque, or go to your specific place where you pray.
Mm-hmm.
In a lot of Islamic countries, they'll play that on the radio, and you're legally required to turn off your music while it's going on. You don't have to participate, you just have to turn your music off. Yeah, but this is a thing that ended up in the Fire Temple's sound, its soundtrack.
Mm-hmm.
So they ended up removing that, along with the fact the Mirror Shield has the Islamic moon and star on it.
Yep.
Even though I don't think anyone was really upset with that.
No, I don't think anybody was. But Nintendo had a very strict policy on religious imagery in their games.
Yeah.
They would remove crosses and stuff from games. And I think they were just trying to be consistent with they didn't want to have any religious material in the game at all.
Mm-hmm.
And yet they had it in the Japanese version of a lot of their games.
Yep.
So it was only Nintendo of America doing that.
Mm-hmm.
And
Very weird distinction. I mean, still, it's not as bad as some of the weird censorship decisions they made in the 3DS version.
What?
The Shadow Temple's whole aesthetic is completely changed.
What, less creepy and death-like?
Mm-hmm. All the torture machines, all removed. All the blood, all removed.
It was meant to be a prison.
Mm-hmm. The skulls have been greatly reduced in number. Yeah.
I'll be right
And
back.
the piles of bodies are now replaced by piles of dirt.
It's like they saw problems where there weren't any.
Well, part of the reason I think is that they want to actually move it down to what was considered Eat for Everyone, because it definitely was not Eat for Everyone. It was a teen game, despite being labeled wrong.
Let's be honest. Things have gotten more permissive over the years anyway, so who gives a fuck?
Agreed, 100%. Admittedly, and this is coming from someone who literally could not stand the Shadow Temple.
It was a cool temple.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
But then they ruined it.
Get out of me. But I would gladly have the original back.
So,
over this.
I'm likely going to be playing the the original Nintendo 64 one, I'm probably going to be emulating it. I'm curious whether people would think it would be appropriate to, like use an HD pack or no.
You mean like a Rumble pack?
No, HD.
Oh, see.
A texture pack.
Ah.
Ah, I got bonked.
That's
Oh no.
a good question, honestly. Oh. Some of the HD textures are good. Some just look a little weird.
My parents
Ooh.
apparently want to meet me for breakfast in like an hour or so.
Oh my.
Yeah, they're back in town. My dad's basically joking, saying, "Oh, if she ever gets it, like we'll be aiming for 8 to 8:10 if your mother ever gets in the car." That's pretty funny. All right, I'm having a stupid moment now.
I see a locked door up those stairs.
Yeah, the question. Oh yeah. Yeah, I am stupid. Okay then. How did I miss it? I thought the stairs only went so far down. Ah.
Silly bird brain.
Bird brain indeed sometimes. Wanna smash your laughing faces down in your holes, Diglett?
Nintendo? Yeah, Legend of Zelda and their odd habit of including in creatures and objects from other series.
Actually, this was before Pokemon, I think. Actually, when was the release date? This was probably in the early 90s.
I think.
Like, the
I feel
NES
like
came
Red
out
Blue were
in
on
85 here in the States, or somewhere thereabouts.
Mm-hmm.
And then you had other things, too. Super Nintendo, I think, came out in the early 90s. Then late 90s, towards 98, 97 or something, we started having things like the Sony PlayStation and whatnot come out. When I think about it, it sounds crazy. To go like, that's... Wow.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember when the heck the original Game Boy came out.
Probably in the 80s, too.
Yeah, that would seem about right.
No, I do not want the death. Oh, fuck.
Oh dear.
Well, bugger.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Whee! Ah!
Oh gee. Oh my gosh.
Well, it's spamming every time I use a sword. When I'm charging, it just spams.
One. Oh my gosh. Those spike traps.
Oh, I
yeah,
have to fill it up. I have to fill up the bathtub first.
Yep. I know there's another locked door in this room somewhere.
Right there.
There we go. Oh, that's right. Pro tip for the skeletons, and try stunning them first with the boomerang before you attempt to attack them.
Alphos in the original were less of a pain.
Oh yes.
You had the same bloody music constantly, though.
Yep.
I'm probably gonna play that eventually. There's several ways I could play it. I could play it on a cartridge if I decide to pick one up. I could play it on the Nintendo play it on the Switch, or I could just I could emulate it, or I could also play the old Zelda classic thing, which was basically an engine meant to make your own Zelda.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, a lot of people don't remember that that's a thing. By a group that called themselves Armageddon Games.
That's odd.
I didn't think that would get pushed, so I gotta go back and do it again. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Oh no, 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 no. Oh no, 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 no. There are cats that legitimately sound like that.
Oh gee.
Meanwhile, Darius is probably looking at me like I'm fucking crazy.
I mean, technically.
Fire Tiger Paw too. I fell down on the wrong side. Oh wait. Need to make it. I need to hit the switch first. Then I need to fall down. Honestly, though, I think that things like the boomerang were far more important than the original Zelda.
Oh, yeah.
Though, with some of the sequence breaks, you can just go get some of the most powerful items almost immediately, collect enough heart containers to upgrade your sword before even doing the first dungeon!
My goodness.
Well, that's what's fun about it. It's because you can bullshit it. And owie, that hurt.
Ooh.
I am a klutz.
Yeah, now I remember a little. Slowly bits of this dungeon are coming back to me.
Well,
Nothing
generally,
helpful.
when you come back to these games that trumped you as a kid, but the mind of an adult and know generally how games are put together, you find that things just make more sense and click into place a lot easier.
That's fair.
Granted, your agility and reaction speed is likely degraded.
Yeah.
So you know what you want to do, the game just won't do it for you.
There we are.
I got the big ass key.
Nice.
Whee! Ouchie. Ouch, my butt.
Ooh. That water.
It's hyper aggressive liquid. We have the hook shot. It extends and contracts. It extends and contracts and boing. Grapple many things. The hook shot. One of the most useful items ever conceived for Zelda. It's fucking overpowered, but also
It is a little bit overpowered. Ooh.
it's kind of funny. You hear it. You hear me react just seconds before you see it. And you're like, oh, he just died, didn't he?
Yep. I only realized that recently.
Get off me. Oh for you. Okay, what exactly? Oh, what? Okay,
oh.
then.
That was easy.
Wasn't
Wait.
even Staples. Yeah, who remembers that old fucking control? Remember how they made the easy button and then people made a fart button?
Yep.
Ow.
Good night.
Ouch, my butt. No. The jellyfish are no longer a problem.
They can electrocute you if you hit their sword, but apparently they can't electrocute you through a hookshot made of metal.
Do you even really know what a shot is made?
We told not really. Oh, I remember. Actually, no, I don't even remember that.
Also, Zelda Classic actually added, their engine has a lot of the other items that were added in later Zelda games. Owie!
It knows.
And the door got open.
Oh yeah, the stuns them too.
That has got to be the worst placement ever for these.
Yeah, no kidding. Not to mention that fire rate.
It always sounds like a Roomba winding down.
Never thought of it like that, but makes sense.
Oh, that was a good stretch.
I am going to have to find my rest now, but it was good joining for this time.
Sleep well, Bean. Good.
Thank you. You too when you do.
Ah.
Eat little raptor burb.
Anyway, you have a lovely one, and I think it's probably about time to just go ahead and get ready to head out for my breakfast time. So, who do we have to raid, guys? Who else is getting their butt kicked by a game today? Blub 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 blub. Ah, I see a good bean to raid. Don't know much about the Pokemon Unite thing, but hey, they're a good bean. So, that being said, we're going to go ahead and do our little outro. Right? So, the usual things. If you want to see random bullshit when we go live, there's always the Twitter. Not plural. And then we also have Discord, where our little community is. So, that being said, it was great having you all here. Thank you ever so much. So let's go ahead and give Zyra Wolf a boop. They are a lovely being. Hopefully I might be able to stream a little bit longer next. So, see y'all later. Have a good day and be safe. Rating and give them a good E.
And if I don't see you, good morning, good evening, and good night.
I'ma boop you.
Oh, somebody playing Pokemon Unit. Pokemon Unit. Lorgans.